Welcome to another video. Today I want to be sharing with you a new multi-time frame analysis. So we will be taking a pair and I will try to keep the analysis as educational as possible. So first performing a technical analysis on the pair, then checking the order flow. So what big banks and institutions are doing on a specific currency so that we can obviously gain an edge over our competitors in the market. And then I will be sharing with you how we will be looking for a potential capitalizing opportunity on the pair and how you can be looking at it as well. Now, if you're new to the channel, I'm a top author on the TRADINGVIEW platform and I share free education and analysis on all my platforms daily. So I suggest that you subscribe and I will see you in the video. Okay, so today I will speak about BTCUSD because at the moment it's a very interesting pair to follow. Now, if you remember from my previous analysis on BTCUSD, which by the way you find it linked in the description, what did I say? I said, if the market will manage to break back above this previous resistance, which will be then turn support, we can definitely expect a move to the upside to create a higher high and do what? And basically go and test this high here from a weekly perspective. So this previous resistance that preceded all this move to the downside, which we definitely expect the market to test again. And in fact, that is exactly what BTCUSD has done. So break, retest, continuation to the upside to go and test this level. You find the analysis in the description if you want to go and check it out. I suggest that you do. Now, what we can expect next for BTCUSD. Now, we have already seen from a weekly perspective that we are at this very strong resistance, which is again resistance at this area. Now, if we go and get our COT data for BTCUSD. So how hedge funds are positioned at the moment on BTCUSD, specifically the non-commercials. So the biggest speculators in the market, people that are in the market just for the money. What we can see that currently during the move to the upside that we have seen here on BTCUSD, what has been going on? We can see that net positions have decreased. Okay, we are currently sitting at minus 2K, actually now minus 1K, but we were at minus 2K net positions at a weekly high. Okay, very important to say this. So this is one of the lowest levels that we have been we did have in a while. And the reason for which this is important is because we can expect a reaction to this area. Now, from a pattern perspective, okay, if a market does something like this, like move to the downside, move back up, creation of a lower low, and then the market goes to test the previous high. Okay, so down, up, lower low, equal high. What pattern is the market supposed to create? The market is supposed to create an inverted head and shoulders and then continue to the upside, meaning that we can expect a wave to the downside on BTCUSD. Now, this is something that I would really like. Why? Because there is a lot of a cloud at the moment on BTCUSD. Everybody is screaming to go long on it, and that would be perfect for banks to basically bring price lower and use their liquidity to actually short. So everybody's buying. If they short, that would be great because everybody would be taken out, and then the market can actually make a move to the upside, create inverted head and shoulders, and market makers can go and grab some liquidity from this area. And as we have seen from a COT perspective, we have one of the lowest readings in the net positions at the moment. Now, we didn't check the exposure, but yes, also exposure is quite high to the short side with an 88% short exposure from an institutional perspective and 7.6K short positions and 6K longs. So still more shorts than longs. Obviously, there is some money that is exiting this market from a speculative perspective, but yeah, that is basically what we have at the moment. Now, how we will be approaching this kind of situation? Just a quick reminder, make sure you comment below and you let me know which pair or topic you would like me to cover or analyze in the next video. Now, on the weekly, we know that the market can find some resistance and make the move to the downside before continuing higher. So we could be looking for potential shorting opportunities. However, as you know, guys, one time frame is never enough, because if you see at what we have at the moment from a daily perspective, what we can clearly see is that at the moment we have previous resistance here, again resistance here, which is now turned support from a daily point of view. And until this level will be support, so until the market will be above this area, the market can easily just continue to the upside, break weekly support and just continue to the upside, because this is clear daily support. All structure is currently bullish from a daily perspective, so we can't be looking for a short yet. Just a quick check on the monthly, and then I will show you how you're supposed to be approaching BTCUSD, or most importantly, how we will be approaching BTCUSD with students. Now, on the weekly, on the monthly time frame, what do we have? We have a market that created a nice impulse to the upside, followed by a retracement exactly to this structure here, so to this previous support, which was acting support here, against support, spike to the downside, and then the market is currently making a move up. So here we have a clear manipulation. The market went to grab some liquidity here where everybody was shorting, banks were buying, and now the move to the upside has started. Now, after this impulse, if you want informations on a retracement, how are you supposed to be taking your Fibonacci from the low to the high of the impulse? And what you can clearly see, that the market went for a test of the 0.786 Fibonacci retracement before rejecting the whole zone to the upside. So on the monthly, yes, we can expect continuation to the upside, but it would be great to see the market make the move to the downside and create the inverted head and shoulders from the weekly, because it would be a great manipulation that would basically take out of the market many people that are just shouting for their lungs, and it's definitely something that banks probably will try to do. So how are you supposed to be approaching BTCUSD? If the market will remain above this area, then it will easily just continue to the upside. If the market will just test its zone, when it will test its zone, it will just respect its zone and break the weekly structure that we already identified to the upside, then at that point it will be a completely different story. After a retracement, we will be monitoring price action inside of the retracement of the weekly structure, and we will be looking for a potential longing opportunity with students, but I will keep you updated if this will happen. On the other side, what I would be more interested in is if the market will actually manage to break this daily structure back to the downside, because at that point the daily time frame will be aligned with what we have on the weekly, meaning that the daily time frame will manage, if the market manages to break this daily support to the downside, then this support will be turned resistance at this area, and at that point the daily time frame is aligning with the weekly for a wave to the downside and creation of the inverted head and shoulders that we were speaking about earlier. And after the market will have broken and retested this level, then absolutely with students we will be monitoring price action on the 4-hour time frame inside of this region, waiting for the market to provide to us one of our valid entries. And as soon as the market will provide to us one of our valid entries, we will be taking a very nice short with a good risk to reward and good probabilities for the move to the downside. Test of this previous resistance turns support on the daily, which aligns with the creation of the inverted head and shoulders here from a weekly perspective that we spoke about earlier, which gives us the possibility to be looking for a high risk to reward and high probability trading opportunity to the downside. But remember, until the market is above this structure, the market should continue to the upside. So we have to wait and, as usual, be reactive and not predictive. Only after the break we can be looking for a potential opportunity. If on the other side the market will continue to the upside, then we will have to adjust as traders to the ever-changing market conditions and be looking for a new potential opportunity to the upside after the market will have provided a retracement. But that is something that I will be speaking about in the next video, when the market will actually show us that it has broken weekly structure to the upside. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you smash that like button and comment below. It really does support the creation of more free education and analysis for all of you. Also, make sure you go and check out the mentorship program. You find the link in the description. You will first learn all the rules of my strategies and then trade them live with me each and every day I give you a new daily market breakdown showing you exactly how to apply these strategies with entry, stop, and take profit, as well as answering every question that you have each and every day. So it's a very complete program. I suggest you go and check it out. The link is in the description, or I will see you in the next video.